If you have followed the steps to successfully install and configure your HubSpot integration, but you are having issues with your calls logging, there are some simple troubleshooting steps you can do before escalating to our support team. Let's run through some of the potential issues and their solutions. After installing the integration, you might see a banner about Aircall being unable to create custom contact properties in HubSpot. If this issue is affecting you, this banner will only appear immediately after you install your HubSpot integration. Aircall creates 4 custom contact properties in your HubSpot environment upon installation that can be used to trigger workflow automation. These are last Aircall call timestamp, last Aircall call outcome, last used Aircall phone number, and last used Aircall tags. You may be limited to a maximum number of custom properties in HubSpot, so in the event we are unable to create one or more of the custom properties, this banner will appear. You can reach out to your HubSpot account manager to inquire about getting your limit increased. Alternatively, you can remove unused properties from your HubSpot account and manually add the Aircall custom field. Please see our knowledge base guide about the parameters needed for these fields. If you notice that your calls are not triggering an activity to be logged, there are a few different reasons this may be happening. On the Aircall dashboard, navigate to your HubSpot integration. Under the General tab, ensure that your integration is set to active. If it is inactive, simply click on Active. If the integration continues to switch to inactive, we recommend uninstalling and reinstalling the integration, and ensuring that you are using matching credentials in both Aircall and HubSpot, and that you have admin rights in both. The next is to double-check your connected numbers. In order for calls to log, the phone number the calls take place on must be connected to the integration, so ensure phone numbers where calls are to be logged are attached. Next, navigate to the contact record in HubSpot where you are expecting the call to log. Click on Filter Activity and double-check that you have selected Calls, and if using SMS, you've selected Aircall. Finally, double-check that you have no mandatory fields on the contact or company object. Certain fields may be subject to a validation rule, and this may prevent creation or updates of the object, and therefore interfere with the call logging. Navigate to the settings and select the object. Select Customize the Create form. If you notice an asterisk next to one of the fields, select the Make Optional button. Notes and tags can be added during and after calls. However, it is important to note that they will be saved only after the user on the call exits the call ended view. This can be done by either clicking on the X in the top left-hand corner of the app, or any section at the bottom such as History or Keypad. As long as the user stays on the call ended page, notes and tags will not be saved in Aircall and thus cannot be logged to HubSpot. Furthermore, notes and tags are dynamic and therefore only cemented at the end of the call. Some data takes longer to log in the activity as it requires the call to end and be processed before logging. In HubSpot, Aircall can map back to 3 distinct number properties and searches for them in this order: contact phone number property, contact mobile number property, and company number property. If you have your record's phone number stored in any fields other than this, Aircall will not be able to recognize it. When it is not recognized, it will follow the rules configured on their dashboard. Either create a new contact or do nothing, so please ensure your phone numbers are stored on one of these properties. Furthermore, you must ensure the phone number is in an acceptable format. We always recommend storing your phone numbers in the E164 format. However, depending on the geographical location of the number you are calling, there may be a few different acceptable formats. Please review our dedicated knowledge base guide, What Format Can I Log Calls In?, to see what applies to you and your geographic location. If after cross-checking all these solutions you still have issues with call logging, you will need to gather specific examples to share with our support team. You can collect these directly in the Aircall application in the affected call log at the bottom of the app screen where it says Copy Call ID, or on the Aircall dashboard in the Call History section under Call Settings. Please note, the example must not be older than 7 days, as our technical support team only has logs dating back 7 days.